Everything you missed on reaching my reading goal.
I was 7 books behind schedule. I was eating it up. Beginning stages of a slump. I don't know what's going on. Like, why do I even try? They were having a sale. I don't know if I plan on reading today. Welcome to episode 3 of me trying to reach my reading goal. I'm currently at 55 out of 70 books. Since starting the series, I've read 6 books. So we're on the right track. As of what I'm reading right now, I am still on The Good Part by Sophie Cousins. I am over halfway now. I just want to read it to get it over with. It's not that I'm not enjoying the read, it's that my heart's not in it, you know what I'm saying? As for what I'm listening on audiobook, I have not listened to Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine for a few days now. I'm still at 15%. I'm thinking about just DNFing it, not because it's not good or anything. I just don't think it's what I'm looking for right now. Let's get this week started. Hopefully it's a good one because last week I did enter like a mini slump. It was kind of rude. I'm still trying to get out of it because I just don't feel like reading this book, but I'm going to push through. I'm telling you right now, we're in this together. I don't want to disappoint you. So it's much later now. I have not read any of The Good Part yet, but I want to update you guys on an audiobook that I decided to listen to. If you've been keeping up with the last 2 episodes, I've been listening to Freida McFadden. Honestly, they're just so fast paced and like easy to really keep up with on audiobook. I decided to go with Ward D. So this one is about a medical student who has to spend a night on a locked psychiatric ward, but she is dreading it. Like, she does not want to do that. So sounds good to me. When it comes to Freida McFadden books, like, I'm really just trying to figure out what is going on. It's like a puzzle for me. Like, I'm trying to figure out all the clues. I'm adding things together. I really think I'm like an FBI agent or something. Even though I'm not, and I always get it wrong. Okay, so I have a mini book update. I've been listening to Ward D throughout the day and I am 59% in, so I'm almost done with the book. But honestly, I'm enjoying it so far. I don't really know what to expect. In Freida McFadden books, I'm over here trying to guess what's gonna happen and whatnot. This one, I'm really just vibing. I'm just going with the flow. I've learned my lessons way too many times that I am not gonna guess the ending. I think what I'm enjoying most about this book is that it's told over a period of 1 night. As for The Good Part, yeah, about that, haven't read anything from it yet today. I think I will though. Later. It's Wednesday now and you guys are gonna be so proud of me. I finished Ward D by Freida McFadden. It was really fast paced. It was entertaining. It went by pretty quickly. It honestly wasn't like my favorite Freida McFadden book. I'm leaning towards like a 3 stars. It didn't give me that oomph that I really like in her books. The ending was pretty shocking. I didn't guess the plot twist. I have to figure out what book I'm gonna listen to next because I want to keep this audiobook thing going on. It's really what's helping me get my end of the year reading goal because I'm still on The Good Part. However, I did read more last night. I am on page, hold on. I made it to 206. I have 130 pages left. Ooh. I wish there was an audiobook for this book. Nothing's hooking me to finish it. That's the problem. I really feel like it's an endless cycle. Like, we're not trying to figure out what's going on. We're not trying to problem solve in this book. Like, we're kind of just sitting. We're just sitting and waiting in the future. I need to figure out what other audiobook I should listen to. Let's go ahead and update my Goodreads. We are at 56 out of 70 books. So we only have 14 more books to read in the next 6 weeks, I think. That's doable, I think. How exciting! Okay, I'm ready for a new physical read and I think I want to read Check and Mate next by Ali Hazelwood because it's a recent purchase and it's a book that I definitely want to read by the end of the year. So I found an audiobook that I've been listening to since like yesterday and I love it. I'm over here goofing and gaffing. I chose to listen to Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez because I've heard great things about it and I only read one other book by Abby Jimenez and it was Yours Truly, and I remember loving that book, especially the characters in the book. So I decided to go with this one. It was just calling my name and I was like, yes, I'm gonna answer it. I'm currently on chapter 18 and Abby Jimenez doesn't disappoint. I'm loving these characters. This must be like interconnected standalone with Yours Truly. Bree in Yours Truly made an appearance in this book. So let me check on Goodreads. Oh, Part of Your World is part 1 of the interconnected standalones. I read Yours Truly first. Does that mean Alexis's character was in Yours Truly? Oh my god. I feel like I need to reread this book now. Stop. I'm an idiot. That's what I am. That's an antique door. It's probably I am freaking out. I'm so stupid. I need to start looking at books on Goodreads before I get into them, because next thing you know, I'm gonna read like a third in a series or something. I'm gonna listen to this whenever I get the chance to, because I'm that hooked into it. Don't get mad at me. Haven't touched the good part. It's been a couple days, but I will. That's all that matters. You just have to believe me. I'm not gonna DNF it. Like, I want to finish it. I'm already over halfway now. I just need to make the time for it. I was literally about to go lay down, cuddle up with the good part, and then I realized I didn't even update you guys for today. It has been a really busy day. I've been out like pretty much all day. I didn't get to read any of the good part, but I did read some last night. I think I read like 2 chapters last night, so it wasn't anything crazy. I made it to 63% of Part of Your World, and I think tomorrow I'm gonna have a lot more time to actually listen to it, because I have a pretty long drive, so I'll just listen to it on the drive. I am seriously loving this book so much. There has been a few times where I just laughed. Like, I literally LOL'd. Did I tell you what this book is about? It's been like 2 days of me listening to this and I didn't tell you what it's about. It's dual perspective between Alexis and Daniel. Daniel lives in this small town where he's basically the mayor and everyone loves him. Alexis is a doctor, as she has a status to keep up because of her family legacy, pretty much. They literally could not be any more opposite, but she realizes that Daniel literally is like everything she wants and more. He's great. I'm loving him, so I get it. I get it, but it's so cute. It's also age gap romance, so she is 10 years older than him, so that's pretty different. I don't think I've read an age gap romance before. Anywho, for the rest of the night, I think I'm gonna read the good part until I fall asleep. I feel like I've been reading this book like all week and some of last week. I should have been done with this book already. But this is a very realistic miniseries that I'm doing, and this happens. It's happened all throughout the year, where I end up staying on one book for like 2 weeks because I'm in a little bit of a slump. It's literally out of my control, almost. Like, I don't know, I just don't feel the urge to physically read the book. Like, I want it to be done, but I still have like 100 pages left. And that just feels like homework to me. But this book that I'm listening to, it's like a breath of fresh air. Like, I'm loving it. And tomorrow's another really busy day, so I don't know how much of the good part I'm gonna be able to read. I'll be able to finish the audiobook tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. You guys, it's Saturday. The week is almost up and I'm still on the good part. It's kind of embarrassing at this point. It's okay though, because I'm flying through these audiobooks, kind of. I'm 67% into Part of Your World. I already think I know how it's gonna end. I'm still interested to see how it's gonna play out. And I am going to finish it because I actually have a long drive ahead of me. And because I'm always thinking ahead, I found another audiobook that I'm gonna listen to afterwards, because I'll probably have time to listen, at least start a new audiobook as I'm driving. And so I found Never Lie by Frida McFadden. Are we surprised that I'm going to listen to another Frida McFadden book? I don't think so. But my Libby just keeps recommending them to me, so why not? I guess this girl and her new husband are looking for a house, and so they end up getting stuck at this house that they were looking at. But it was once owned by a psychiatrist who vanished without a trace 4 years earlier. And there's a secret room. Okay. So it's Sunday now. Oh my gosh, I didn't even catch you guys up on yesterday. I forget what I record and what I don't. So yesterday I finished Part of Your World. Ooh, I loved that book so much, and it makes me want to reread Yours Truly, because Alexis and Daniel are both in Yours Truly. And I can't remember their interactions and how they acted. Like, I can't remember. With that being said, I'm not gonna reread Yours Truly. I'm just saying, gosh, that was such a good book. Daniel literally, I love Daniel. Like, I'm feeling like 4.5 stars for that book. Like, it was so good. And the way that Daniel would literally do anything for Alexis, he was so good to her. Oh my gosh. Anyways, let me stop fangirling over this book. I'm currently reading Never Lie by Frida McFadden now. I'm only 9% in, so I don't have much to say about it yet because it barely even started. I'll probably update you guys a little bit later today. I also have to update my Goodreads because I haven't been updating it. I don't know how these weeks are going by so fast. Like, I feel like I just started this little mini series and here we are 3 weeks in. About to be 4 weeks. What? Kind of crazy. Let me wrap up what I read in this video because it wasn't much. We've read Ward D and Part of Your World, which brings us to a total of 57 out of 70 books. I didn't keep my 3-book-a-week streak, but we're only 13 away. That sounds good to me. And we still have like 6 weeks left until the new year. I think that's more than enough time to read 13 books. Like, I'm not stressed. Unless I should be. Hopefully this slump doesn't last any longer than it has to be. I still got like 100 pages left of the good part. I want to finish this so bad. I'm going to actually try and get it done by tomorrow. We'll see. Stay tuned for episode 4. I'm not gonna lie, this slump is dangerous. There's no other word to describe it. Audiobooks are saving my life here, so I highly recommend, if you have not listened to audiobooks yet, please do. I used to never listen to audiobooks, but now I feel like my life has changed, okay? I'm a new woman. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. I think next week I'm gonna have a lot more time to read, so hopefully I'll get through more books. We'll see. But I think that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me for episode 3 of reaching my reading goal. Let me know how you feel about the series, if you like the little weekly vlogs. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe so you don't miss out on the rest of the series. And I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye! Excuse me. Because the psychiatric? How do you say that word?
As well as to say more confusing me.
Psychiatric. Psychiatric.